Hi everybody, GT here from GT's Barbecue. Today I'm going to do a copycat recipe from something I saw on Cooking with Rye. If you've not seen his channel before, I highly recommend it. It's just loaded with really good recipes. So he did something the other day that was just a pasta salad that was unlike anything I'd seen before. It had pretty much everything in it that I like. I really like the idea. We're going to have some company this week, so I decided to go ahead and give her a shot. So I'll get the stuff prepped here in a minute and we'll see what we get. Okay, so I'm getting ready to assemble this salad. I'm going to start with about just shy of a pound of dried salami. Just going to cut it into some fairly large chunks. Slice it like into little rounds first. About like so. One of the things I like about this recipe is the ingredients are in big pieces. So if somebody doesn't happen to like one particular ingredient, it's pretty easy to just pick through it and take out what you don't like. So I'm going to take these, cut them into thirds. Cut them into thirds again. So you get about 9 little pieces per slice. So I have not made this before, but my inclination is to mix the ingredients in after I add each one. So that is what I'm going to do. And the last one. So the pieces are about like the end of your thumb. Go ahead and get this bowl up here. Just kind of churn that in a little bit. I used 1 pound of noodles. The actual recipe that I'm using is half of the original recipe I copied it from, so holy cow, that'd be a lot of food. This is fairly big, biggest bowl I have. So there we have our noodles and our meat. Now I'm going to put in about 1/2 pound of provolone cheese. I'm going to slice it pretty much the same size. Kind of go along and make some chunks. This is an excellent cheese to smoke. In the spring and fall, I like to smoke cheese, cold smoked cheese out on my Weber Smoky Mountain. And it seems like the soft white cheese comes out better. And there we go. Mix in our cheese. A little bit comes out the sides. Oh well, it's okay. Again, need a pretty big bowl to do a double batch of this. Okay. I'm going to do a red onion. This is kind of a small one. I'm just going to kind of chop it up rough. Again, about the same size pieces. Again, just a rough cut. I think that's all I'm going to use. It's a little bit more of a medium than a small onion. I don't want to overdo here, so I'm going to call that good. Next, we're going to add about 8 ounces of pepperoncinis. I think I have about, I don't know, 10 of them in here. I'm just going to cut off the end and then once more. I'm going to put them right back in the bowl. Kind of let those drain, some of the liquid to drain out for a little bit. But I'm going to leave seeds and all inside. I'll let those kind of simmer in there for a while. Once again, bigger chunks. If somebody doesn't happen to like pepperoncinis, they're not invited back. No. But they can just move them to the side. Okay, I'm going to set these to the side, kind of let that drain a little bit, and I'll put that in at the end. Little mixeroo. Get those onions incorporated in there. Just kind of reach in. I guess you could use a spoon for this, but I think using my hands just seems to work the best. You kind of feel what's going on in there and just how I do it. You can do whatever you want. Okay, put that like so. Now I'm going to add 5 ounces of shredded Parmesan. This is a 6-ounce bag, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it all. What the heck? I don't think the cheese police are going to come and get me. And incorporate that in there. Oh man, if you could smell this. Got the onion, the provolone, this cheese, this shredded cheese, the meat. I'm going to give it all a work in there like so. Break up some of those little chunks, just like that. Now I'm going to put in, I have a 12-ounce jar of artichoke hearts. I've drained them, but I'm going to save the juice because I'm going to use that on the salad at the end. So we're just going to take those, and I'm just going to leave them just the way they come, quartered I guess they are. Now we're going to get that flavor going in there. Oh man, does that ever smell good. Get them in there and pull it up in the middle, work everything through. Now I have about 3 ounces of pitted black olives. It's about a half a can. Once again, whole. Get this all worked in. And then I have about 5 ounces of plum tomatoes, not the cherry tomatoes. These are just a little bit smaller. Something to add a little extra color. If you don't like tomatoes, you just pick around them. Who doesn't like tomatoes? Just give it a mixeroo. Another technical term. And then to finish it off, the remaining oil from the artichoke hearts. Sort of a dressing, I suppose, for that. Really helps add that extra moisture, flavor. Helps bind everything together. Look at that. Again, I wish you could smell that. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit here and rest for about 10 minutes. Kind of let all the flavors bond, and I'll come right back and we'll do a taste test. And quick update, holy cow, I forgot to put the pepperoncinis in there. These have been drained now. Just kind of let the liquid come out of them. Drop them in like so. It would have been the tragedy of tragedies had I left these out. So in go the pepperoncinis. Look at those colors. Mix these in with everything else. Look at that. Look at that. Holy moly! I can't believe it. My God, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a pitmaster. The nice thing about this is, really, there's nothing to cook. It's just assembling food, kind of like Subway. Other than the noodles, which I did in my Ninja Foodie. It's pretty simple stuff. Okay, once again, I'm gonna let that rest there for a little bit, and we'll come back and do a taste test. Okay, I let this rest here for about 15 minutes. Again, I just wish you could smell it, but we've got artichoke hearts, we've got salami, onions, olives, tomatoes, pepperoncinis, artichoke hearts. Did I already say artichoke hearts? I like them, so I'll say that twice. So I'm just gonna kind of spoon a little bit of this out here. Try to get a little bit of everything. Got a piece of cheese in there. Okay, so I've got a little bit of everything I think in here. Get a little pasta, a little artichoke, a little meat. Oh my God. Oh, really good. Wow. No one flavor really pops out. It all just works. A little bit of cheese. Onion. Rock olive. This is a hearty salad. Definite thumbs up. Thank you so much, Rye, for giving me the inspiration to try this. I'll have a link for his channel down below. And I also want to give a shout out real quick to my friend Lewis at Our Shack Barbecue and other things. He did a ceviche the other day that I think this would go perfect with. Lewis and I are going to do a shoot together soon, so he lives about 10 minutes from me. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you're so inclined, please like and subscribe. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.